Virgo, the next in the Salts of Salvation series. So this sign's related to sulfate of potassium in terms of the essential salt that this particular part of the body needs. And Virgo is connected to the bowel and the solar plexus. So that's all this kind of area. So it's all to do with, again, using nutrients, breaking them down, sending them to the appropriate parts of the body, and obviously ultimately to the colon. So it's kind of important. All of them are, but so many things are related. So one of the main words that's used to describe or in connection with this sign is virgin. And of course, that word was completely taken out of context. So the word virgin actually means to be in one's original state, unadulterated. Now, people chose to see this in a sexual manner when in reality it's nothing to do with that. In our pure original state, it means that we are not in deficiency. We are in pure health. That's what virgin means. So you can see it's completely different to what's believed. So the thing I find with this, I thought I'd add, is that no one accepts the truth unless they are forced to do so by the experience gained by suffering. And if you think about most of society, that's the reality. People will argue, and fight with the facts. And then obviously push opinions. But this can be interesting because people interpret information in different ways. So it all very much depends on where you are. And the gut, there's a nerve called the vagus nerve, which is connected to the brain. And so if your gut is unhealthy, it sends that message to the brain. And you're more likely to have depression, anxiety, and challenges in this area if your gut is not healthy. So obviously, you may be a Virgo or have heavy Virgo placements if you're watching this video. But the situation is this: you're not just a Virgo. You have an entire chart. And so I've created a reading called, either for astrology, I've called it Health Lifestyle Reading, or there's one I've called Health for Human Design. Now, you can do either one of these, and I can go into detail about you personally, your chart, what areas you find challenging in terms of your health and lifestyle, and what areas you find easier, and then give you tips and pointers as to your particular concerns or areas where you're not in the health you'd like to be. Obviously, I'm not a doctor, I don't claim to be, but I have looked into a lot of research in terms of what the body needs to be healthy, to maintain health. And I've looked at it from many different people who have trained in this, who are doctors or whatever. So I've put the information together in an easy to understand package to help people in terms of what their chart suggests. Now, I have other content at Instagram, the best or most in-depth content I have at TikTok, and then obviously the readings. But I'll see you for the next video. See you then.